going on? It is Wednesday afternoon, Studio 10-4 live with you. Good evening out there. I wonder if that's Billy Joe Burrell out there giving me the first evening of the show, but I'm guessing. And another one of those deals where you guys are, if you're watching from the group, which I'm assuming you are, I don't see your photo and I don't see your name. It doesn't give that up because you have to authorize Facebook to let us do that. So if you ever see that when you log in on a show, hey, it is Billy Joe. I knew it would be. If you ever log in the first time on a group, if you're watching from the studio, from the Tempor Magazine Lounge or any other group that we have, give it permission to view your friends list or whatever it asks you. It's just for StreamYard, and then we'll know who you are. So anyway, Miss Julia in the house as well. Good to have you. Charles, what's going on, man? Yeah, people rolling in. Good to see you guys. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of March, man. Woo, next week, baby. We are going to be live from Louisville. We'll be happening at Matt's Mid-America Truck Show and the Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship, inside and outside. We'll be doing it both. Things are going to be cooking this year. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. There's so many of you guys I've talked to just in the last few days are still building, man. You're still grinding, and I know it's not new. It's every year, but hey, we're up against it, man. It's coming down to the wire. So next week on this day, we'll be live streaming from the show. Just so you guys know, we'll be having it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Brandon, good to have you, Brandon Carpenter, man. Love that guy. You know, we talked on the phone yesterday. Literally 2 hours. Had no idea until I looked at the phone and I went, we've been on the phone an hour and a half. And then after that, you know what? We've officially made it. It's 2 hours. So good conversation, good times. Looking forward to seeing Brandon at the show and hanging out in that cool trailer setup that he's got. And last year he fed me. I think I got a beer and we had a good time. So really cool that he's going to be back with that trailer again and his beautiful Kenworth A model. Annette, how are you, darling? I am so guys. I want to say first of all, this would normally be our cover truck of the month show, which would be with Mike Magini, and this is going to be funny. There, it actually is letting me show you that being the color that it is, the blue screen, everything is kind of messing with the green screen. But if you guys haven't seen the March cover, and how could you have not by now? I mean, come on, it is the 22nd. I mean, we're already, in fact, the new magazine comes out next Thursday already. While we'll be in Louisville, the new magazine and the team we have on the West Coast that puts the magazine out and makes all that happen at the print shop will be doing that, and it'll be coming out and getting distributed and hitting the racks and mailboxes next Thursday. But we would be normally having Mike Magini and some of the folks on to celebrate them being on the cover again. But down in Riverdale, California, and in the valley, San Joaquin Valley, they're underwater. So they're basically keeping things flowing down there. Everybody, Mike, Roger, the gang, they're all moving trucks and equipment around, trying to keep up with the water that's happening down there that's flooding the valley. So best of luck to them. Stay safe, guys. I look forward to seeing y'all soon. And what we're going to do is we'll have a makeup show after Louisville. We get back, get settled. Hopefully things settle down there. The water's done doing what it's doing down there because they don't need any more, man. The drought's over. It's officially been called. No more drought. And we get back next week. We'll be gone. The following week we'll be back, and then we'll start figuring out how to get them on the show. But we'll definitely get Magini's family on the show, talk about that old number 13 that made it onto the cover again of the March 10/4, 2023 edition, and why and how cool is that? My girlfriend is jealous. Why is Miss Julia jealous? Jealous because why? I don't know. Nothing to be jealous of here, babe. Who else has jumped in here? Kevin Geltmaker, good to have you on the show. Tim Siebens, what's up, Siebes? We'll be seeing you next week as well. And Peter Henderson, of course. Good to have you in there as well, man. Yeah. See you in a few days, bud. First drinks on you. Absolutely. Whoever that is that Gary Jones by any chance? Who is that? Oh, Miss Julia's jealous of the 2 hour conversation. Well, Brandon and I hadn't talked since last year, so we had a lot to catch up on. But we make up for plenty of that time on the phone, my dear, and that's for sure over a period of a week. But yeah, I can't wait to connect with everybody. Hey, the old Cardinal, y'all that know the Kentucky Exposition Grounds, the old Cardinal Bar and Restaurant is reopened. It's now an Italian restaurant, I guess, and we're going to be in there doing our 10-4 dinner on a certain night. We've got ourselves all locked into that. Looking forward to it, but I'm curious to see how it all looks inside of there, man. That used to be kind of the go-to place because it was right there. You literally drive out the exposition grounds and you're in their parking lot, parked and inside and having dinner. So I'm excited that they're back. I don't mind going downtown Louisville. I don't, but it's a drive, man. I'll tell you. And for us, where we stay at, we're kind of on the back of the horse track there by the paddock. So where we stay at, we do a Airbnb thing. It's not that bad of a drive, man, from the show back to where we're going and back and forth. It's okay. So I'm okay doing that, and it's got a nice. The place has a nice covered patio and deck, so you can sit outside and have a cigar and a drink after your show day is over, and do the debrief and hang out and have a good time. But man, there's going to be some show, isn't it, guys? We're seeing so many builds being previewed on social media. Some they're just like all out. Hey, here it is. This is what I'm bringing. Come on down and check me out. To hey, here's a piece of this and a piece of that, and others that are literally shot looking through the front of the truck all the way down to the other end of the frame because there's nothing in it. I mean, I'm not kidding. There was some of those out there in the pictures yesterday. So I mean, I'm telling you guys, and Brandon, I don't know what you're doing watching the show, but I'm glad you are. But hopefully you're you're ahead of it now, bud, and everybody else is putting trucks together. So appreciate you guys tuning in always, every time. The schedule for next week for live streaming, we will be on the air Wednesday. And Wednesday, we'll be showing you outside what's going on, trucks that are, the last minute details of things that are happening. They're going to be judging lights on Wednesday night, but the actual official light show is Thursday night. So, all y'all that are going to be out there Thursday night, man, do us all a favor, light them up. Just because you might have got judged on Wednesday night, there's a lot of folks that want to see all those trucks on Thursday night. So, you guys be sure, stick around, get those trucks lit up. If they're not lit up, we're not going to take a picture for 10-4 magazine, and you have zero chance of being in the magazine or in any of our live stream or on the website if you're not lit up. I mean, it's not going to happen. So get in there, get your trucks lit up, and be lit up Thursday night. Wednesday night, yeah, I know they're judging, and they might have to finish up on Thursday night. So that's another thing, no matter what, you might have to anyway. But I sure hope you guys are going to be out there and lit up. JC, what is happening, my brother? Good to see you on the show again tonight. We had JC Alt on the show last week, gave us all the inside scoops and lowdowns on what it is to be at the Mid-America Truck Show and Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship, what it's like to show, what you can expect, all that stuff. If you missed that show last week, go back to our archives, either on YouTube or on Facebook, and check it out. You'll catch all that great information. As with all of our shows, everything is on there and it stays up for good. We do not take anything down. We leave it up there forever for you guys to be able to watch it. So, Mr. Spaceman hanging out right there, right above me on my shoulder. He's up there checking things out over Louisville. It's lit up over there right now, but it's going to be really lit up next week, Wednesday and Thursday night. So Wednesday we'll be out on the show lot. We'll be out there live streaming. Got some stuff lined up already that we're going to be checking out. Thursday morning, we will be opening the show up with our good buddy, boss man, Mr. Brian Martin, live from inside the Four State Trucks booth and area. It's more like a territory. It's so big in there that they get that huge area spread out all over the place. But we'll be opening up the show. And we've been doing that pretty much now for the last 3-4 years, I think. Every Thursday morning we start out there and go from there and branch out into the show. But we'll be starting that Thursday morning. And that on the West Coast, you guys are going to be still rubbing the crusties out of your eyes because we'll probably go live 11 there. It'll be 8 here. So hopefully you'll be able to tune in. If you're not able to tune in, then you can watch it on playback anytime throughout the day. We'll have 3 more live streams for you on Thursday, random times throughout the day at locations. Of course, the show truck light will be out there. I'll pick out some things inside that we're going to check out and live stream to you. And then Thursday night will be the big light show that is going to be brought to you by Minimizer. Appreciate them for jumping in. They sort of own that from years back. They just every year keep signing back up to do the light show in Louisville, and we sure appreciate them being on board as always. So go check them out, minimizer.com, and great website. One of the best ones out there. Really simple and easy to navigate and find what you're looking for. A doggone phone cradle just fell over, so give me a second here to regroup. And I'm about ready to throw this thing out the window. It just not want to work. What else is going on? Friday, we're going to do the same thing. We'll start off Friday morning. And Friday morning, we'll be starting off in the Lifetime booth. Lifetime, of course, bringing you all those cool nut covers that you can put on your lug nuts, on the frame rails, whatever, anything you got a nut, anything that's got a head on it, a bolt head, whatever. They've got a cover for it. And they got some other cool stuff that we're going to be previewing this year. In fact, talk to Nikki, and we have something we're going to premiere in Irwindale at Trucking for Kids this year that they're going to make just for 10-4. And if you guys remember, some of you probably watched the show a few years back, and we were outside talking to JR of Lifetime Products out there. And we took a set of, I think, 4 or 5 plastic lug nut covers, and we turned them into shot glasses, and we shared a couple of shots while we were out there looking around his show truck. Well, he's got a brand new show truck this year, and it's going to be in the booth at the Lifetime booth, and we're going to start the show off Thursday morning there. But in Irwindale, California, we're going to premiere some new shot glasses, and they are made special just for 10-4 magazine. So excited to have that happen. We're going to have some fun with that. And you guys get to see them, and we'll reveal them then. Friday, we'll be all over the place. We'll be out amongst the West Wing, and of course back outside amongst the show trucks. The NAST guys are going to be in town. We'll be talking to them. They'll have some trucks out there competing in the Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship. So excited to have them back and their trucks, and we'll be talking to them. Saturday, we'll be starting off a Saturday morning. Let me see. Saturday morning's a mystery right now. I'm not sure where we're going to start, but we'll get to that. I'll let you guys know. So just stay tuned throughout the week. Pay attention to what's going on out there, and we'll get you guys all tuned into where we're going to be at and what time during the day and so on. You can pretty much count on Friday and Saturday. We'll be streaming from 11 a.m. throughout the day until pretty close to closing time of the show on Friday, and maybe some special little things that we might do on Instagram, because obviously we can't live stream with our mobile studio to Instagram, at least not this year, but next year, I think we'll have that fixed. And we can do it with the phone still, obviously, just like anybody else, and we'll do some special tidbits there, kind of fill in the gaps. We're going to be at the races on Saturday night, too, as well as there's a certain party that's going on Saturday night that we've been invited to, and nobody knows about that. Except for those of us that have been invited. So it's one of the guys outside. Anyway, something else is special. Got a surprise for you. We got a guest personality that's going to be working with me next week actually. And she's a young, talented young lady that we met last year. Happens to be the daughter of one of our good friends, Brandon. I'm sorry, looking at Brandon's name. And that's not what we're doing. But Dustin Dickerson, Dickerson Custom Trucks, his daughter, Kendall, is going to be out there with us, and she's going to grab the mic and talk to some drivers or truck owners, whoever we happen to run into. But I don't know if you guys saw that last year, but she just did such a great job. I thought, wouldn't you guys rather look at her than look at me? I think you would. And she's fun to talk to, and this young lady's got it going on. So We keep trying to up the game and make it more fun for you guys on the other end watching, and make it a watch party, guys. Get everybody together on Thursday night, especially, and open up the living room, the garage, wherever you've got the big 75-inch, flat screen, and put some beers on ice and make it happen, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great light show, and any of the rest of the stuff that we do throughout the day, be sure and check that out as well. But we might have some other guest MCs that step in as well. You never know who you're going to run into out there. Definitely intend to check out the trucks inside the show that are in various booths around the Kentucky Exposition halls. And as well, ATHS will be there, I'm sure. They're there every year, so we'll get a preview of some of the cool old-time trucks that are there at that show and that are going to be showing up in Reno this year. So looking forward. Yeah, if you didn't know, the ATHS National Show is back in Reno this year, and it is, in fact, I'm going to take you there right now just to make sure, if you guys haven't seen, that you do see this. Our website has got the most thorough event truck show calendar, I think, that anybody's got there, and it's got everything starting with Mid America, of course, and going through the entire year. So ATHS is going to be in Reno in, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is June, and it is right there. ATHS National Antique Show, June 8th, 9th, and 10th. Grand Sierra Resort and Casino in Reno, Nevada. Phone numbers there for you, as well as the link to the website, which is the case with pretty much all of the different listings that we have. There's some kind of listing to some kind of connection, whether it's a website, a social media page, phone number, something out there. The more information, of course, that they provide for us, the more that Dan can put it together with and out there for you guys to be able to see. But if you're looking to find out what's happening, this is how you do it. Events right there. Click on it. Boom. It'll take you right there to the show event page. Also wanted to make sure you guys had a chance. Last week, I previewed the QR code for a chance to win a 1-year subscription to 10-4 magazine. We're going to give away 3 of those after the Matt's show. So we'll have the QR code available at the show, and you'll be able to scan it there, as well as here on our assets online. So we'll probably post that up on Facebook and Instagram and make it available. You can scan it there, and it'll just take you to the contact page, where you can enter in your name and your email address, all the right information, so that if your name is drawn, we'll be able to send that magazine out to you right away. And you'll get a perfect copy of 10-4 magazine every month for a year, shipped to you right like it comes off the press, and in a clear plastic jacket from the printer. So enter to win, and you will be supplied for a whole year of 10-4 magazine. Cody Davis, how you doing, buddy? I guess you got her all done, or you're close to it, and get that truck ready for Louisville. Can't wait to see it there. As I can't wait to see many others. They're going to be in the mix as well. So Irwindale, let's talk about Trucking for Kids right here. This little show right down there. I want you guys to make sure, if you're going to be there and you're going to be competing, I want you to get pre-registered. So go to 10-4 magazine and you can register there. The real simple deal. It says TFK Truck Show over here on the right. If you guys can see that mouse jumping around, click on it and it'll take you right to the Trucking for Kids page. If you just, for some reason, can't remember that to go there, go to truckingforkids.org. It says so. Well, I'm not over the top of it right now, but it says so. It says so right there, right there. Anyway, you guys see that, truckingforkids.org. You can check it out there. But everything's right here. Be sure and click on pre-register, and it'll take you over there. If you want to buy tickets, all of that, everything's available now and live, so that you can get whatever you need to get into Trucking for Kids 2023. Dates again for that are going to be April 29th and 30th at the Irwindale Speedway, and of course in Irwindale, California. Saturday is going to be pretty much a come in and socialize, get set up, get your trucks parked day. We're looking to have a lot of fun out there on Saturday ourselves, and can't wait to host the show and be there for you to have some fun Saturday and Sunday. Of course, Sunday trucks will be getting judged on Sunday, and the entry into Irwindale, excuse me, so I can give you guys the lowdown on that, and that's all on the website as well too. But vendors, 12 o'clock Let's see, 12. So on truck parking, 9 to 3, uh, 9 a.m. spectators on Sunday, 6 a.m. to 12 on Sunday for the trucks coming in that need to get parked. I would recommend you get in there every bit of 6 a.m. and get yourself parked and cleaned up and everything done so you can go have fun the rest of the day. And then, of course, spectators, 9 a.m. Get yourselves checked out, the trucks, check out what's going on at the show, and then get yourself up into the grandstands for some awesome drag racing that's going to be going on probably most of the day. We're going to be lighting the lot up on Saturday night. So, big light show Saturday night if you want to hang out for that. We'll be live streaming both days, Saturday and Sunday from there. So, Studio 10-4 Live will be mobile. And we will be sharing that with everybody on Saturday and on Sunday. TFK pre-registration buckets. There's 200 available. If you're one of the first 200 that get registered, pre-registered for the show, you're going to be getting yourself a bonus bucket, and it's going to come with all kinds of cool stuff. Gary, good to have you on the show, buddy. It's happening, man. This is what's going on. Talking about TFK, talking about PKY and MATS. So all the acronyms you could ever want and more. But all good shows, and we can't wait to see everybody out there. So again, sorry you guys about not having or being able to have our cover truckers on today, but again, they are running like crazy right now where they're at in Riverdale, California, in the San Joaquin Valley. They are just under a huge storm watch, tons of water on the ground. There's flooding going on. There's a lot of stuff happening. So being the folks that the Magginis are, Maggini and Son Trucking, they're out there moving equipment around, trying to help the contractors who run that equipment keep ahead of the floodwaters. So there's no way that we could get Mike or Roger or anybody on the show, and Net, Jody, anybody. But listen, that's okay. We'll be back after we get back from Matt's first week of April, second week of April, something like that, and we'll do a makeup show with them and get them in here and chat with them and share with you guys some great stories and pictures and things to make up for our missed March cover show. All right, Daniel Spence, what's going on? Yeah, good. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that, man. More of you, please. Get yourself subscribed to the magazine. I'll tell you, it's one of the best ways to get the magazine. It guarantees you're always going to get the latest copy delivered to your home, and you won't have to go out and look for it. So go ahead and do that. Get signed up. Go to 10-4magazine.com and do what it takes to get on there. It's real simple. In fact, I'll show you just real quick because I can. Right there on the top, that tab's on every single page, and all you do is click on it, choose what you would like, and get yourself subscribed. Just like that. Bada bing, you are a subscriber. Got a couple of options there. I have this one right here, one subscription for a year, 5 copies per month, and that way I have some copies to share over at the at my day job there at Rogue Truck Body, and of course to anybody else that would like a copy, I've usually got one. Tim says, pretty sure Annette and Jody are doing all the work. I don't know, buddy. It's a team effort this time. There's no way they could do all that work, and luckily they got a bunch of people happening to help. So listen, guys, I'm going to let you all go. Get out there and do what you got to do. It's been fun talking to you. We will hit you up next week from Louisville. Again, we'll be live streaming on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Usually the live streams are going to start off in the morning, probably going to be around 8 o'clock or so your time on the West Coast, 11 a.m. on the East Coast, somewhere in that range, and we'll go all day. Thursday is going to be a busy day because we'll be live streaming all day and into the night when we do the light show. Everything, of course, is dependent on weather. We've been able to work around it in the past. I don't anticipate us getting anything like rained out, so don't worry about that. If you're not going to be at the show, know this: you tune in to Facebook, our Facebook page, or to our YouTube channel. We'll be live streaming simultaneously to both places. Okay. And all of the live streams will be going out to both of those at simultaneous. Also, stay tuned in and pay attention to our Instagram. I will be streaming from there as well. Those will be short, little kind of insightful, kind of check out what's going on, and fun stuff that we'll do. We do those usually every year while we're down there as well. Chuck, I can't agree more. Chuck Mason Jr. there telling us he loves all the videos floating around the web of everyone getting ready. I agree, man. It is just incredible how many guys are sharing this year like never before. So it's kind of cool that's going on, and I look forward to seeing that with much anticipation as well. So, all right, y'all, stay safe, keep the shiny side up as always, and whatever the weather storm is that you're having to ride through. We just got another alert here where I'm at that we've got a winter storm warning coming through starting sometime tomorrow and going through Friday, I think. So till then, till next week, look for us from Louisville. Can't wait to see y'all. Let us know where you're watching from, and then you tune in and watch. And be sure and share with everybody as well. I'll put up some promos, and would love it if you guys would share that out there amongst your friends and family and such. So take care till next week. Stay safe. JT out of here.